A dynamic, flexible response. You're opening up avenues for your dark-squared bishop. A somewhat passive move that defends the pawn but blocks the bishop. Developing the bishop and increasing influence in the center. They've offered to trade pieces of equal value. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns. A straightforward recapture. This prepares a safe kingside castle for your king. Their knight comes into play, supporting. Castling kingside is a great way. They bring out their knight. Good job stepping in to defend. Kingside castling becomes. Developing your bishops. Both kings are castled now. You are bringing your knight into play. Your opponent calmly prevents the center. Not the best move, but not bad. This move gives. Your opponent slipped up, but you didn't. Creating a pawn chain. Well done and excellent. They kick your. This moves your bishop to a. You are now able. You had an opportunity to win a pawn. A clear recapture. You kick the opposing knight with a pawn. A correct move to get their knight. Your rooks can work. I like their choice. This move doesn't hurt you much. Their knight is now in a strong. Good job defending that pawn. Their better move was to kick off a pawn. This isn't a mistake, but a great find, leaving their knight open to attack. You prevented your opponent from being able to checkmate the king. They made one of the top moves in this position. You had a better way to evade the check from the opponent. This is the only move that works. You step your king away from the checking. They defended their knight, which was under attack. Nice idea. You connected your pawns into a chain. That's playable. You missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing knight. Your opponent attacks two. You step your king away from the checking. Your opponent had the upper hand, but now that you are losing a pawn this way. Capturing your hanging pawn. You move your knight away from the edge of the. They exchange pieces of equal value. Your best move was to create a passed pawn, moving their threatened knight to safety. You had a better option, but this is not. They missed a chance to capture a knight. The closer your passed pawn to promote, they missed a chance to capture a knight and win. You kicked your opponent's piece from that square. They captured your vulnerable rook. With the right follow-up moves, you can. The knight slips away as black avoids material loss. You will win a pawn with a fork. They played one of the best moves here. Good job defending that pawn. They've pushed their passed pawn, turning it. You captured that free pawn. They move their king. You're going to end up losing a knight. You are now able to win material through a discovered attack. A discovered attack is always powerful. This time, you will win material with it. Their better move was to capture the checking knight. You won material by capturing a rook. Takes back. You got rid of the attacker. They move their king out of the check from your queen. Good job, that's what I would have played. This move lets their pieces support each. Smart move reinforcing your. Decent move, but they. This move is okay, but not. They attacked your rook, gaining. You left your attacked rook hanging, giving your opponent free material. They took your rook for free. Oh, your pawn was defended, but now it's hanging. They missed a chance to capture a free pawn. You escaped the check from the queen. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move. You blocked the check from an opposing. This is a fair trade. Good job stepping in to defend your pawn. That was the only move. Yes, this is the way. They stopped the check by interposing. Good awareness keeps the queen alive here. I like their choice. You dodged the check. That's playable. The only move, and you found it. Your knight has a great outpost. Their best option was to pin an attack. Nice find. You found the only move in this position. You are now able to checkmate the king. You had an opportunity to checkmate the king. That was the only move. You can win material through a fork. That was the only move. Good. They move their king out of the check from your. Nice way to win material using a fork. Their king steps away from the check. You lost control of the equal. You are now able to win material through a. Nice fork, you'll be winning material. They played the strongest. There was only one good move, and you found it. You take back the material at last. This makes a passed pawn. Very good choice. They made one of the top moves. This is a fine move. They kick your queen with a pawn. Good awareness keeps the queen alive. Their kings. Well done and excellent. They are right on target. You step your king away from the checking. They played one of the best moves. Nice, definitely the right move. They move their king out of... Very good choice. Precise move from your... You allowed the opponent to checkmate the king. They missed a chance to checkmate the king. You step your king away from the check. They played the strongest move available. You step your king away. Decent move. You escape the... They are right on target. You dodge the check. You get a chance to force eventual checkmate. You can now win with a forced checkmate. That was the only move. Always feels nice to win.